how to stop procrastination once for all. And yes, what is the secret that high performers are not telling you that get them massive results? I am Coach Saul. Welcome to our Performance Edge Weekly Wisdom, where spirit drives performance. Today, we are going to discuss the topic of procrastination and how to get unstuck, to take action where you feel you have not been able to take initiatives even though you know and you want to. I will share with you a unique framework that helps my client create breakthrough if you stick till the end. So in the first part, we are going to make practical and anchor it in a major goal where you feel stuck and where you are not motivated to take action. In that, I will share with you first practical tools that will allow you to resolve about 70 to 80% of your procrastination. Now, if you are still listening or reading, it's because I am sure that you want that performance edge that the very best performer get. And so in the second part, we'll dig deeper, and as a spirit performance coach, I will give you a unique framework that I share with my client. It's identity cost triad that will allow you to defeat procrastination once and for all. Ready? Let's jump in. So to make it very effective, it would be great for you to think about a major goal that you want to accomplish, but where sometimes you feel stuck, where you are not motivated to take action. You got one? All right. So for the most part, you might have heard the viewpoint that there are two reasons people make change in their lives: inspiration or desperation. It is anchored in the fundamental underlying principle that people change by either moving away from pain or moving toward pleasure. In marketing, for example, they use that for both ends. One using fear or the cost of inaction, and the other using the dream and aspiration or an ideal state. A good story to make it stick for me is the story of a dog and an old man. If you haven't heard, let me share it to you. There was a young man walking down the street and happened to see an old man sitting on his porch. Next to the old man was his dog, who was whining and whimpering. The young man asked the old man, "What's wrong with your dog?" The old man said, "He's laying on a nail." The young man asked, "Oh, laying on a nail? Well, why doesn't he get up?" The old man then replied, "It's not hurting bad enough." So it's that vantage point of the pain of staying the same versus the pleasure of change. Now, if you think about the goal you have, where do you find yourself in procrastination mode? I need to think about it. Just draw a matrix where you can bring to your consciousness the cost of inaction and what will happen if you don't take action. What is the worst thing that can happen? This will help you move away and trigger action out of a survival mode. It's like a match that light up and ignite a fire. Now, to sustain that fire, the second set of questions, which is moving toward, and you get that by bringing to your consciousness the best thing that will happen when you take action. If you do that, this should help you move fast where you have been procrastinating. So those are the two ends that allows you to kind of really move out of procrastination quickly. So I hope you really do it, because do not forget that the enemy of great is not bad, but rather the worst enemy of great is good. So complacency. Now, despite those actions, if procrastination still persists, that leads us to a second part, which is what helped my client create consistent breakthrough. That goes beyond the moving away or moving toward. As a spirit performance coach, it's adding a new dimension to those two. What do I mean? Because it is based on the following that you can quote me on. The source of all procrastination are buried under hidden fears. So I need you to think about the same goal that you thought about initially. So as you think about procrastination, you have identified. Now I'm going to share with you what I call the quantum door identity cost triad. The identity cost triad. So if you can picture an equilateral triangle. On the one side, it's basically what you have. On the second side, it's what you could gain by taking the action. And in the bottom, the third side is what you give up by taking the action. What you have is basically your current situation, your current identity. And most importantly, it is how you perceive yourself. What you could gain is similar to your aspirations. It's moving toward. Now that we got those two, now on the basis, that's the magic of this triad, is what helps highlight the hidden fears that are beyond moving away or moving toward. And that is reflected when you add that third element, which is what you give up, by changing from who you are or what you have to what you could gain. Because the hidden fear in what you give up reflects three major fears that we really bring to the surface of our consciousness. It reflects the competing interest, fear, which can be seen in fighting your old habits because of comfort. For example, you want to lose weight, but you don't want to change your eating habits or exercise. It looks like it's the fear of unknown, but really it's fear of process and change. And it's a dangerous one because it's silent many times unless you bring it to your consciousness. For example, someone that wants to be an entrepreneur that has a steady, comfortable, predictable bi-weekly paycheck in his current job versus daring the unpredictability of an entrepreneur chasing revenue every day. That will be a competing interest or a hidden fear that will be silent, but that could inhibit your initiative and push you to procrastinate. So when you focus on that side of a triad, what's giving up, you could see clearly the two hidden fears, fear of loss and fear of opportunity cost. Explicitly, fear of loss is that emotional reaction to losing something tangible, for example, money, or intangible, which could be the comfort, time, effort, your reputations, and more. And the opportunity cost highlight the value of what's lost when you're choosing one option over another. In both cases, the mind often fixates on what's being sacrificed. So when you think about what is being given up, you can clearly see that the hidden fears of both, the fear of loss and opportunity cost, could lead to a decision paralysis, which hinders action and initiative. Yes, because fear of loss will make you hesitate to act because you will be second guessing and worrying if you are going to make the wrong decision. And it's the same thing with opportunity cost, because as you consider what you will gain, you'll be asking yourself about everything you are giving up, which leads to doubt and inaction. So I hope you can see that fear of loss and opportunity costs are deeply connected because both involve trade-offs and the psychological weight of what could have been. So with a quantum dot identity cost triad, you can see how it leads to take action and defeat procrastination because it helps you unravel the hidden fear and tension that are buried at a deeper level. Now, obviously, I can keep going on this. And if you want to continue consulting with me, please sign up to our brand new community, Performance Edge Wisdom Community. The link is right there below. And if you have any specific issue you want me to talk about, you can submit them at www.quantumdo.com/video. Or if you want to have a non-disclosure agreement, please send an email to support@quantumdo.com and the team will get back to you. So before I leave you today, what are your thoughts? Can you see why the quantum dot identity cost triad helps you highlight the hidden fears so you can defeat procrastination? Hopefully, you can see when making pivotal decisions, understanding this connection can help balance risk and reward without getting stuck in a what if, so you can take action when you need it and defeat procrastination. I hope this serves you. Comment below if you can see an application with one of your goals. If this resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more Performance Edge Weekly Wisdom. Together, let's build a life where spirit drives performance. And do not forget, failure is a necessary prerequisite to human excellence. Till next time, live your truth. And now, Coach Soul out.